Jennifer, thank you. Time now is 6:32, and that brings us to a few big developments we've learned from Southern California this morning.
Within the past few hours, the LA County coroner updating the death toll from the wildfires. So far, 10 people have died, and officials say at least 10,000 homes, buildings, and other structures have burned. Now officials are encouraging residents to listen to evacuation orders.
We've also learned that the federal government plans to foot the bill for the fires. Yesterday, President Biden said that he'll ask Congress for more funding to help.
And we've also seen several videos of evacuated homes being looted by thieves taking advantage of the panic. Now the sheriff says there's a 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew in effect for evacuation zones to prevent looting. Now, one of the homes lost in those devastating fires belongs to Houston native and rap artist Fat Tony. He says his entire street has burned to the ground.
He said that no one was hurt, but the extent of the damage is just shocking. He spoke with our Katira Winfrey, who joins us live this morning with more on that. Katira, what else did he say?
Well, Ron and Steph, Fat Tony, whose real name is Anthony Obi, is from the 3rd Ward, and he said his initial concern was power loss due to the high winds. He never thought things would get this out of control. He, like so many others, are forced to face the devastation of seeing what's left of their burned out homes. And he says he only packed out. He said the entire street burned to the ground, and unfortunately he only packed a bag with the bare minimum, not knowing the fires would move like this. So he didn't grab any of those important documents, pictures, clothing, or hard drives full of years worth of music. Now Fat Tony says he's experienced a house fire as a child, and it's hard to believe he's in the same situation now as an adult, but it may be that type of adversity that's keeping him calm as his adopted city now burns.
And I feel like you got to keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, tragedy has already struck. I've already lost everything. It isn't really worth it for me to be negative in this situation. So I'm just trying to stay as positive as possible and just stay calm. And I feel like typically, if like me, when like something awful happens like this, being calm is my go-to.
He's also devastated for his community. Many, he says, were long-term residents who've lost everything in an instant. He is grateful to his fans and family who's providing support through a GoFundMe. Now, when I spoke to Fat Tony, he was actually driving out of town, qualifying to be able to stay in an Airbnb. He says he'll be able to stay there for a few days, but he eventually will get right back to work, trying to find somewhere else to live, using this devastation as a clean slate to start from scratch. Reporting live in Houston, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11 News.